Are we back? We lost everywhere, yes. I've been using OBS in a different way, which is why I didn't try to reconnect. So I suppose I should go back to my old way of using it when it tries to reconnect. All right. I think OBS told me I yapped too much. So good thing is I didn't start this studying, so I can just like delete the previous one and keep this one. Yes. So I learned the word happy time zones, which means good the time of day wherever you are. Or night. That can also be possible. Checking stream manager. We are streaming. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited for the small course. I also let's share the screen. Connected for good? Who knows? Hi Jesus, what's up? Never trust something to be for good. Wait, why is the chat, like it looks like I'm wearing something. Uh-oh, chat, why are you there? Get down. Or go behind me. There we go. Now it's behind me. Yeah. So I wanted to check the older ones where it said, wait, did I really do this one or not? Oish. Yeah, okay. See this one. It was this one. This is what I did. Pipeline, we had something about debugging pipelines, and then we had something about the forward pass, but this one is training, which, okay, we'll see what's the difference. Hello. I cannot wave my hand right now, but I'll do it later when I leave. Yes. All right. So, I think we lost Noir, sadly. Maybe they'll be back. All right. We are ready to start learning. Hopefully. Yep. Everything is good. Stream is green. Nice. It's really good. I'm happy. Yes. Hi from Twitch. Hi from YouTube. All right. And so yeah, debugging the training pipeline. Assuming we've written a beautiful script to train or fine-tune a model on a given task. Honestly, I've never been brave enough to change, I guess only once. And that's me like commenting a part out, not even changing it for real. A part of like something from the training script of like me trying to run something. So yeah. So let's see if this helps in a way. Dutifully following the advice, that's what I do. But when you launch the command trainer.train, something horrible happens. You get an error. Or worse, expelled. Everything seems to be fine and the training runs without an error, but the model is like the result is creepy. Crappy. In this section, we will show you what you can do to debug these kind of issues. All right. Video, checking that audio is not too loud, and then playing it.
In this video, we'll see how to debug an error you encounter when running trainer.train. As an example, we'll use this script that fine-tunes the BERT model on the GLUE MNLI dataset. Check out the videos linked below to see how we came to such a script. Here, we want to learn how to debug the problems in it. Running the script gives us an error pretty quickly. It happens at the line where we feed the inputs to the model according to the traceback. That tells us there is a problem there, but the problem could come from many different causes. To debug an error in a training, you need to make sure each step of the training pipeline works as intended. This means checking that the inputs of your datasets are correct, you can batch them together, feed them through the model to get a loss, then compute the gradients of that loss before performing an optimizer step. So let's start by looking at the training dataset this trainer is using. There's definitely a problem here. We see text and not number. The error message was telling us the model did not get input IDs, and we do not have those in the dataset indeed. Looking back at our code, we can see we made a mistake and passed the wrong datasets to the trainer. So let's fix that and run again. Now we have a new error. Inspecting the traceback tells us it
Oh yeah, finding your error and then realizing there's another error. Normal, absolutely normal.
happens when we try to create a batch, specifically to group the features in a tensor. We can confirm this by asking the trainer to get us a batch of the training data loader, which reproduces the same error. Either by inspecting the inputs or debugging, we can then see they are not all of the same size. This is because we have not passed a data collector to do the padding in the trainer, and didn't pad when pre-processing the data either. Padding inside the trainer is normally the default, but only if you provide your tokenizer to the trainer, and we forgot to do that. So let's fix the issue and run again.
I did not see a lot of, too much information about the bill. That is considering a 1 million fine, 100 million if it's a company, oh my God, and jail time for downloading or using Chinese models. So I did not see too much information about it. I think I just saw one title of a video that I scrolled past, or was it one tweet or something? I don't know, but I did see it saying jail time for downloading DeepSeek, something like that, some sort of clickbaity thing, which now you're saying that it is real. Very, very interesting. Wow. I don't know what to think about the US government, I don't want to think about the US government, because one of their silliest thing is the pause on all foreign aid. That one is doing a number on people. Layoffs and stuff. Yeah. Already. So yeah.
Again. This time, we get a nasty CUDA error. Those are very difficult to debug because, for one, they put your kernel in a state that is not recoverable, so you have to restart your notebook from the beginning. And two, the traceback is completely useless for those. Here, the traceback tells us the error happens when we do the gradient computation with lusted backward. But as we'll see later on, that is not the case. This is because everything that happens on the GPU is done asynchronously. When you execute the model call, what the program does is just stacking that in the queue of the GPU. Then, if the GPU didn't have any current job to do, the work will start on the GPU at the same time as the CPU moves to the next instruction. Continuing with the extraction of the loss, this is stacked into the GPU queue, while the CPU moves to the instruction lusted backward. But the GPU still hasn't finished the forward pass of the model.
Yeah. It's not passed. 20 years of jail time. Wow. That's crazy. Because if it's open source, how can you oh really? Oh, I thought there was something I missed on the YouTube side. You missed something from me. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to YouTube. Wait, there's it's not showing me that there is an ad. Oh well. That's too much.
Since all of that took no time at all. The CPU stops moving forward because lusted backward has an instruction telling it to wait for the GPUs to be finished, to make sure the gradients are correct. When the GPU encounters an error, it gives it back to the CPU with a cryptic message, raises the error at the wrong place. So to debug this, we'll need to execute the next steps of the training pipeline on the CPU. It's very easy to do, and we get a traceback we can trust this time. As we said before, the error actually happens during the forward pass of the model, and not lost.backward. It's an index error. With a bit of debugging, we see we have labels ranging from 0 to 2, so 3 different values, but our outputs have a shape of batch size per 2. Looks like our model has the wrong number of labels. We can indeed confirm that, and now that we know, it's easy to fix it in the code by adding num_labels equal 3 when we create the model. Now the training strip will run to completion. We did not need it, but here is how we would debug the next step of the pipeline, gradient computation, as well as the optimizer step. With all of this, good luck.
That wasn't forward fast. It's not telling me there's ad. But I think the good-ish thing about Twitch ads is when you get one, it goes away for like 30 minutes, right?
Good luck debugging your own trainings.
Nice. So let's look into that in more detail. The problem when you encounter an error in trainer.train is that it could come from multiple sources, as the trainer usually puts together lots of things. It converts datasets to data loaders, so the problem could be something wrong in your dataset. Could be from dataset. Ads last happened to me the moment you saw your first comment. Side tracking about the US bill. All right. Maybe. I see. Cool. You don't use an ad blocker? Or, because like most of the ad blockers I was using, YouTube just made me stop using them, and then I was like, you know what, I'm getting Firefox, so I use sometimes I use Chrome, which right now I'm using Chrome, and sometimes I'm using Firefox when I'm like really mad at YouTube, you know? Yeah. Or so it could be from the dataset, or issues when trying to batch elements from the dataset together. Then it takes a batch of data and feeds it to the model. So the problem could be in the model code. After that, it computes the gradients and performs the optimization steps. So it could be in the optimizer. I want people to get ad revenue. That's kind. Oh, question. Even if you get the ad, if you refresh, would it still be there? Would you get a new ad? Because what I've done, sometimes when I'm on Chrome, I refresh like a bunch of times. Like sometimes I have to refresh 3 times, which is like the amount of time the ad would have played. So I don't know if that helps with the ad revenue or not, honestly. But yeah, I also have this feeling of not feeling too bad, because like, you know. Yeah, I guess it is annoying. No, I get it. I totally get it. Especially when, like, I watch, I've talked about it before, but I don't mind if you guys forgot. There's a K-pop group, Korean boy group that are VTubers. Like, literally that is their thing. And they do live streams, and I watch it, and I'm like, oh, there's a live stream. I click it, and there's an ad. I'm like, oh, but I'm missing it. So I get it. They're called Plave. They are so cool. Like their most recent music video is so beautiful. Let me show you their Plave. There's an extension to mute the tab for Twitch ads, which the ad don't know about it. But the ad would still be there, I suppose. Here's Plave. They don't need. Why? Where's their faces? They don't need my begging for them, because they have a lot of fans, unsurprisingly. but they're still cool. These kiddos. Touch add meter. I'm blocking one, but yeah. And as far as I know, they're all music producers. So their style is so anime. Look. Yeah. Anyway, if you have any interest in music, I suggest to check them out because they are cool. Their name is Plave. I do not know why I am advocating for them. Okay, so yes, the error could be anywhere. And even Twitch ad meter. Okay. I don't use Twitch as much, which is like, it could be surprising. I mostly use it on my phone when I watch streams. Wait, do I get ads on my phone? I don't feel like I've gotten ads on my phone. Wow. Interesting. So, even if everything goes well, something could go wrong during the eval if there's a problem with the metric. Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. The best way to debug an error that arises in the trainer.train is to manually go through everything, the whole pipeline, to see where things went awry. The error is then often very easy to solve. Yeah. Finding the problem is halfway through solution. Yes. To demonstrate this, we will use the following script that tries to fine-tune this Dilbert on MNLI dataset. Yes, I am a K-pop fan. That is why. Yes. Yeah, I started being a K-pop fan since like high school. So, yeah, which is why. But yeah, they are in a way innovating, honestly. So this is the code. If we quickly look at it, we have these imports. Then we have our data set, which is MNLI. What is MNLI? So I'm a veteran on that front. What does it stand for? GLUE, yep. General Language Understanding Evaluation. Multi-genre Natural Language Inference Corpus. Multi-genre. NYU, cool. And it's multi-genre, but not multi-language. As expected, woo-woo. Okay, so we get you, and then we get Dilbert, tokenizer, preprocess. Tokenizer gets premise and hypothesis, that truncates it, and then we map it our function on the whole data set, and then we load the model, which is sequence classification. Cool. Our arguments are evaluation strategy by epoch, save strategy by epoch, metric is glue, and then compute metric, we get predictions and labels, and then we give them to compute metric. Metric.compute, okay. So the issue will be that we're giving it the wrong data set here. We're not supposed to give eval the validation one? Question mark? Let's see. Oh, wrong place. I thought I was looking at this. All right. Yes, virtual band, because they are wearing, oh yeah, I've heard about gorillas. I'll try to understand what that means after the stream. but they are real people. No, they're not using personas. In a way, they have like, the backstories. No, it's not Hatsune Miku. No, exactly. So they're wearing mocap and, wrong place. Okay. And like when, for example, I feel weird talking about K-pop, but there are music shows where you have to perform live your new songs, and they actually do perform live wearing mocap, live is in quotes because it's pre-recorded, but they are singing live. So they are, in a way, I don't know if Gorillaz like does live streams where they are like a VTuber, because they never show their faces and they are behind their character, but it's not Hatsune Miku, which like there isn't one person behind it. It's a Vocaloid, right? Yeah, no, it's their own voices. Each one is a person. Yeah, I know too much about them. Yep, and they are separated by color, which is cute. And we should get an error. We have the yellow one, the pink one, the blue one, the green one, and the red one, or is it black? Yeah. Okay, loading. Where are we? We are here. We should get an error, or because we have trainer.train as well. Mapping. That should take a minute. And then our error is rather cryptic. So it says you have to specify either input ID or input embeds. We are not getting the error yet because the mapping is taking time. Checking the data. One of the cool things is sometimes they do in-person interviews and they do a split screen of, it looks like they're sitting next to the person, which is really cool, in my opinion. So according to this part, the error could be from the data set to the loading of the data, in a way, feeding, to the optimizer, to the metric. So we just go through each part and assuming the error is there, starting from the top. That's why it's like, check your data. This goes without saying. If your data is corrupted, trainer is not going to be able to form batches, let alone train your model. First things first, you need to have a look at what is inside the training set. The Neverworld. Hello. Korean, huh? Oh, baseball cheerleaders. Are they called K-pop? K-pop up flyball. That's a good joke. Pop up flyball. Maybe. Oh, I actually don't have enough information about, but I know there are baseball. There is baseball in Korea. And football / soccer. That one's probably more popular. Hello, the Neverworld. Oh, you're not a first-time commenter, huh? Why can't I recognize you? Sorry about that. It's a pun. Yeah. I also don't have information about baseball. What I do have information about is Chicken Little, because it's about baseball. I rewatched it like last year, and I realized how much I love that movie. And how smart it is, I think. To me, anyway. So, it is still, it needs my API. let's give it the API. You're going to get an error anyways. Here is the API. Take it. There we go. We got our error. And it is, sorry, it is not pointing us anywhere interesting within here, because like it's saying this is the error and it comes from trainer.train. But if we open this part, we could get something more interesting, which is forward call impl, Dilbert, another for, okay, output getting input. Okay, that is good. And then this part about the batches, self-training. Honestly, I probably wouldn't know where the error is looking at all of this traceback. So first thing first, we have a look at inside our training set to avoid countless hours spent trying to fix something that is not the source of the bug. We recommend you use trainer.train dataset to check for your checks and nothing else. Ooh. And nothing else part sounds interesting. Let's do that. Okay. So if you say trainer.train dataset index 0, oh, we're just looking at the data. Oh, okay. Do I notice something is wrong? Let me see. So this is a hypothesis, index ID, label, and premise. Label, what? Oh, we don't even have input ID. In this junction with the error message about this injunction with the error message, not in this junction, input ID is missing. That should make us realize that, did we not tokenize it? Those are text, not numbers. The model can make sense of. The original error is misleading because the trainer automatically removes the columns that don't match the model's signature. Yeah, it takes in what it wants. When a hitter, I'm actually curious about that as well. A hitter hits the ball at a weird angle on the club or bat. The ball takes a high sharp angle. It's called a pop-up. Oh, I didn't know that. Or pop-up fly ball, usually easy to catch. For the defensive team. Interesting. Another thing that was about baseball that I watched recently is what's the animation movie called? Animated movie? Super Ultraman. There we go. Ultraman. That was really cool. I don't know if do you guys know about it? Ultra. It's I think Japanese. Yeah, it is a Japanese IP, I guess. But Netflix made a movie out of it, and I loved it. Animated movie, but still. This is Ultraman, the glowing eyes. And it is about baseball. The arguments expected by the model, yes. That means here everything apart from the label is discarded. Oh, so it only takes this. So there should be label and input ID. There was thus no issue with creating batches and then sending them to the model, which in turn complained, it didn't receive the proper input. Okay, so the issue is it didn't receive the proper input. Why wasn't the data processed? We did use the dataset.map. Yes, we did. Did not recognize it until Googled it and saw the pics. Yes. The character is like one of the oldest superheroes. So yeah, it is seen in many places. It's like, I forgot. A lot of old Japanese anime. Yeah, Ultraman. Yep. Is recognizable even if you don't know it. Why am I forgetting the names of the old ones? Like the oldest anime. Ugh, I forgot. Anyway, you probably know. The thing, it has a cute nose. Doraemon is like one of them. Like I used to watch a lot. So we did use the dataset.map method on the dataset to apply tokenizer. So why aren't we getting our input IDs? But if we look at the code closely, you'll see that the mistake is made when passing training and eval sets. Are we using the raw? Hold up. Oh, we are saying a raw data set. That's the error. We're supposed to say tokenized. Whoops. Instead of using the tokenized data set, we're using the untokenized version. So if we run it, we still get an error, but at least that part is fixed. Are you going to make me load everything again? Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Or maybe, let's see. There we go. That did not take a while. So there's a problem with the length at dim1. I think it may have had more live action TV shows / movies. Power Ranger style. Super Sentai. Is that the one that I've seen? I know so much about, but don't know what it's called. No. No. That does look like Power Rangers. There's another one that is half anime, half probably this also half anime, half people, right? That I have. Oh, actually, this could be. Is it? Probably. I don't know. Super Sentai. Oh, yeah. They are good with entertainment. They are more experienced with this type, which is fun. And just like some of the anime that we'd get, like even like 20 or so years ago, dubbed and everything in our language, like that is very, very cool to me. But like the somewhat surprising part is most of the anime feels like it's from Europe, you know? To me as a kid, because like it was all in like Italy or France, taking place there. Power Rangers used footage. What? No way! So they are super, would that be like some sort of copyright issue, or are they a branch? That is like very, very inspired by. Okay, let's look at the traceback this time. We have from batching. Oh wow, this one you can tell it's from batching. Yep. Next batch. Again about the batches. That one is less vague to me. So we should move to that. Before we do, however, let's finish inspecting our data. All right. One thing we should always do when debugging a training session is have a look at decoded inputs of the model. We can't make sense of the numbers that we feed it directly, so we should look at those what they represent. In computer vision, for example, means looking at decoded pictures of the pixels you pass. In speech, it means listening to the audio. And for NLP, it means using the tokenizer to decode the input. Cool. I am still streaming. Good to know. Okay. So we have the starting, the separation. Seems good to me, yeah. Look at the keys. We have attention mask, hypothesis, IDX, input ID, label, premise. Note that the keys do not correspond to the input accepted by the model. Do you need to drop some stuff? Because, oh, they paid for it. That's nice. Okay. It was like the idea of the show, how to repurpose the footage. Show the US. Okay, that is smart. So like, I bet like, because you can't see their mouth moving, I bet they could have repurposed a lot if they used the same style of like colors and all. Yeah. Only the parts where the actors' faces are on the screen. I have watched it, but I didn't watch it as diligently, like seeing all the episodes. I'm surprised that I didn't watch it more, because I love fighting. I used to love fighting. I still do, in a way. Action is cool. Howdy. Howdy, first time chatter. Jasper. That's a real cool name. Welcome to the stream. Wow. Jasper, as in the stone? You wrote a novel that took you 2 days to make? By yourself? Did you drink water? Did you? Because like a novel has to be so many words. They did it with Kung Fu movies, older Kung Fu movies. Honestly, that's super smart. Bad character acting and costume probably move their mouths in a way that don't match the lines. Meh. Not certain though, never watched the show. Huh? Cool. Yeah, you can use ChatGPT to help fix things. If you wanna put a link, why not? I guess AI can be used to help you with prompts, can help you with guiding your thought, and with the grammar stuff. Because like even Grammarly is all AI, so. The issue was we keep input ID, attention mask, and label renamed to labels. Okay. That is definitely an error. Double checking. Why not? I want to check the signature. So you check the type of the model. Cool. It's from Transformers. It's Distilbert. And it's for sequence classification. In our case, we can check parameter. I do want to check the parameters. This is the documentation. And are these the parameters? Number of training steps, batch size. No. Inference. Wait, these are Are these the parameters? Doesn't seem like that to me. Does Twitch allow links? I think it does, right? In English speaking, the sentence audio played before the film, no lips were. Okay. All right, yeah. Being out of sync, normal. Like, even like with recent anime, if you see their mouths being moving normally, you're like, why? Just do the, you know, because it's easier. Like for example, some animator YouTubers lip sync really well, and like there are ones that I watch that don't even have a mouth, which is really cool because it saves so much time. And using a model that tracks you is also time saving. Like I tried becoming an animator YouTuber and then I just failed successfully. It wasn't for me. Yeah. So the input IDs are correct. Let's look at the attention mask. Cool. We do have input IDs. Oh, why is it all one? Since we didn't apply padding in our processing, okay, so we don't have padding like at the end for zeros. Let's check that if they're the same length. They are. Cool. Nice. Our label, like the input IDs, this number doesn't really make sense on its own. So let's look at what it means. Okay. One means neutral. The sentences are not a contradiction, and the first one does not imply the second one. Cool. We don't have token type IDs since the stillbird does not expect them. If you have it, you should make sure they match the sentence stuff. Cool. So it was not. Oh my god, 20 seconds out of sync. Like the audio aligning is wrong that bad. Dude, that must be really annoying. Would kids care? Wow. We're only doing the check on the training. Validation should get the same checking. Now that the data set is good, time to check the training pipeline. From data sets to data loaders. Next thing to look at is the training pipeline. The trainer tries to go from batches from the oh my god, that scared me. Thanks for
Jasper underscore Utsu just followed.
Thank you for the follow.
CL welcomes you.
Thank you. That was really scary. I was like too deep into the training pipeline. Thanks. That was kind of you. I don't know when or how you sent your thing, but you found humor in it. That's fun. Okay. All right. Hi, Jasper-san. Okay. Oh, wow. Thanks. Okay, now I see it. you shared it on Discord. Cool. We can give you feedback. Why not? Writing is definitely not easy. Where was I? Yes. Batches. Tries to form batches from the training or validation set. Once you are sure the trainer's data sets are correct, you can try to manually form a batch by executing the following. So you can look at the batches. Cool. This code creates the training data loader, then iterates through it. Get training. Stopping at the first iteration. If the code executes without error, can't I just print the first batch? Where are we? Here. I want to see what's inside the batch. Oh, we get an error. So the batch is not even created. You have the first training batch that you can inspect. If there's an error, then there's a problem with the data loader. So it says, inspecting the last frame of traceback should be enough to give you a clue about length, right? What is the difference between a short story and because like there's novella, there's novel, there's short story, there's light novel. Yeah, you can call it a story for now and then see if you can build upon it. Most of the problem during the batch creation arises because of the collation of examples into a single batch. So first thing to check is the collate function. Is there a problem? This is the default one. So according to Google, something can be called a novel if it's around 80 pages or 4,000 words. So a master's thesis is a novel? Haha. I forgot how long mine was. Anyway, I know there was a limit of how many words it should be over, not under. I will check it. I like stories. Maybe someday you could probably like send it to a magazine. There are a lot of like magazines that print stories, like, because who's the author that wrote Stories of Your Lives, something like that, the one that Arrival was based on. I think his name is Tim or something. He's a really, like, he can kill you in a few. Tim Chang, right? Maybe? No? Tom? No? Nope. Definitely not that. It's called The Story of Your Life, I think. Of Your Life and... Oh, Ted. Ted Chang. Stories of Your Life and Others. Highly, highly recommend that one if you feel like reading a story. Or a bunch, because it's a short story collection. And he has 2 of those books. It's not what we want. We want to pad our examples to the longest. Oh, so we should use one with padding. Okay. Why is it not used here? Good question. Did we not load it? Did we not load it? Answer is because we did not pass the tokenizer to the trainer, so it couldn't create the padding we wanted. In practice, you should never hesitate to explicitly pass along the data collator you want to use to make sure to avoid this sort of errors. So how do we pass it? Like, here you go. Like that. Good to know. I suppose it's made to look adorable, the model, because like the big eyes and the round face. So should this work this time? Oh God. Oh.
Jasper_Utsu just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you. I should do that. They very surprisingly have water with me this time, not just coffee. I did make coffee this morning. Oh, should we have the model also hydrate with us? Let me see if I have it close enough. Should not take too long. Eee. Where is it? Huh. Oh, there it is. Is that it? I agree with you. I have been yapping for a while. When was it? Oh yeah. Very, I think it was last week. I had a call with a few of my friends, like a Zoom call, and it was like my time to speak. And then I had a coughing fit. I was like, sorry, I need to drink some water. So I was super surprised because sometimes, like when I stream, I can talk for like 2 hours. I don't know why I had a coughing fit. And it was just like my first few sentences. So yeah, I do get that, and I don't love it. Especially when you're like in places where you need to be quiet. So I make sure to always have water with me. Oh, did we get an error again? Hold up, are we supposed to get another error? Or did I? Huh. My hands are invisible. No, they're not. Look. Look. I'm wearing super long super long sleeved. Yeah, I suppose. Does this help? Oh no, that doesn't help. See? It's just long sleeve. That's why. Oh yeah, stay on mute. I mean, yeah, you could stay on mute, but it was my time to talk. So like I was like, hi, hello, and then started coughing. Yeah, one could stay on mute. No worries. Wait, why am I getting a different error? Because this guy is getting yeah, good news is we're not getting the same error. We got a CUDA error. I'm not getting CUDA error. This is bad because CUDA errors are extremely hard to debug in general. No, don't apologize. Now I'm seeing the emoji and it's making me feel worse. Do not apologize, it's fine. Yeah. I'm learning how to not apologize too much. So I'm trying to do the same for people. I've been told, like, stop saying you're sorry. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry for saying sorry too much. We will see in a minute how to solve it, but let's finish our analysis of the batch creation. If you are sure your data collator is the right one, you should try to apply it on a couple of samples. Okay. I don't take cough drops. I just drink water, and then my throat feels normal again. Because, like, sometimes you're like, it feels like there's a dust there's dust in your throat. So yeah, that's the one that makes me cough a lot. Yeah, because, like, I'm unlocking memories of, like, being in school and then needing to go out of the class because I'm coughing too much. But it's not like that bad. It doesn't happen as often. Like, let's say once a month. It's really not that bad. Yeah. What is this supposed to show us? The batches. Let's look at one of the batches. Can we print one of the batches? Is there an error? Oh, there is. Oh my. Yeah, it will fail because there are string columns which should be removed. We can drop them. Oh, remove unused columns. Why not? Let's do that. And then loop through it again. Oh, nice. Can we print the batch? I want to see one batch. Print the batch. Nice. Look at our batch. Very batchy. Now we should be able to manually debug what happens inside it if the error persists. So we've debugged the batch creation process. It's time to pass it through the model. Nice. There is a callback joke somewhere here comparing. Ooh. Huh? Cough and dance. What is a coughing dance? Oh my god, that's a good one. No, I got it. I was like, I don't know what this is. Oh, it sounds like coughing. Wow, coughing and coughing. A rapper should match those two. Someone tell someone. Is there one? Wow, that's a good one. Okay, so we're supposed to go through the model and then we're like, okay, it's fine. I'll do it. There's way too much left, but if I leave it now, I'll just have to come back to it. So let us do this. I can do this. Can we do this in half an hour? Do we have faith in me? Do I have faith in me? Maybe. Not too much, just enough. Coughing. Dance. Good way out of it. Dance it away. No. Just like go finish your coughing and come back. I guess being hunched over. Honestly, coughing is a good thing. Definitely, it's a good thing most of the time. Okay, going through the model. You should be able to get a batch. We did get a batch. If we're running it in a notebook, I am running it in a. My CUDA is, yes, the CUDA error is different. You may get, wait, hold up. You may get a CUDA error. That's similar to the one we saw earlier, in which case you need to restart the notebook and re-execute the last snippet without the trainer.train line. That's the second most annoying thing about CUDA errors. They irredeemably break the kernel. Really? Huh. Most annoying thing about them is the fact that they are hard to... Okay. Second most annoying thing is that you have to restart your kernel. First most annoying thing is that they're hard to debug. Okay. Why is that? It has to do with the way the GPU works, which is extremely efficient at executing a lot of operations in parallel, but technically parallel does not exist, but it looks like it's parallel, right? Or does it exist for GPU but not CPU? The drawback is that when one of those instructions results in an error, you don't know it instantly. It is only when the program calls a synchronization of multiple processes on the GPU that it will realize something went wrong. So the error is actually raised at a place that has nothing to do with what created it. It's like it's calling it. For instance, if we look at our previous traceback, the error was raised during the backward pass. I did not check the traceback. Where am I supposed to check the traceback? Here. Do we see any passes? I guess it's not here. Is it here? Oh, I see one. Backward pass. Okay. I don't know. Is it this one? Because I see a forward call. Both have parallelism. GPU is more parallel. Not sure what I mean by saying it doesn't exist. I mean, maybe I'm remembering things. Maybe I'm remembering things wrong, but I do remember something like, it's so fast, but it actually does things one after the other, but it distributes it in a way that is like the feeling of parallel, but it's not. Again, I might be remembering it wrong. Yes, threading. Thank you. Maybe. Single threaded. I don't have enough information about hardware, so yeah, I'm remembering stuff I studied during my bachelor's degree. Yeah, we had a really nice instructor. So, oh, I missed where I was. Help. Where was I? Well, I remember reading this pass. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Backwards pass. That it stemmed from something in the forward pass. Cool. Like CPU cores do things actually in parallel, but can stall on like memory. Cool. I mean, definitely things have progressed since like 12 years ago or 10 years ago. I don't know. And individual instructions on CPU can be parallel in the single instruction multiple data sense. Not really derailing, but like helping me to understand, but also I don't have enough information to fully understand. Yeah, if you talk about hardware stuff, I'll be like, I'm a software engineer, get me out of here. But yeah. Can people with a CS degree say I'm a software engineer? I mean, obviously yes, but also, like, can you use that as an excuse? Maybe. Who cares? So how do we debug those errors? We don't. unless your CUDA error is an out of memory error, which just means there isn't enough memory. You should always go back to the CPU to debug it. All right, we just restart our kernel and hope that it fixes itself. Yeah, so the error is never in that. It's something that we should be able to fix. All right. So we have to put the model back on the CPU and call it on our batch. The batch returned by the data loader has not been moved to the GPU yet. Okay, put it back on the CPU and check the error there. That's nice. So you say .cpu and then show me the batch, and then we get this error. Honestly, I don't think I can understand this error, but let's see. Picture is getting clearer, not to me, nope. Instead of getting a CUDA error, we're getting out of bounds error, index error, right? In the loss computation, where is the loss computation? A SIMD instruction might be add these 4 numbers element-wise to these 4 numbers element-wise and store the result in 4 numbers here. Single instruction, multiple data. What I thought was cool is that the A100 GPU NVIDIA has 56 terabit per second transfer rate between GPUs on a board. Wow. That is a lot. I know like the surface level information about some of the GPUs, which is sort of like a mini version of what GPUs are good at, but on a bigger scale. Yeah, cool. That is super cool. Okay, now I see that there's an ad break on Twitch that I could not stop because I did not catch it. Okay. So nothing to do with the backward pass. More precisely, we can see that it's target 2 that creates the error. So this is very, very good moment to check the number of labels in our model. 0, shouldn't there be 3? Number of labels, 2. With 2 labels, only 0 and 1 are allowed as target, but according to the error we got, getting 2 is normal. We're supposed to get 0, 1, and 2, right? Yeah. So number of labels should be 3. Yep, it was 1, 0, 1, and 2. The problem is that we didn't tell our model that there are 3. How would we tell our model that there are 3? Do we just give it the number? Where do we do that? Oh, no, where? There it is. Number of labels, 3 to our model. Okay. So that would be, honestly, this debugging is super helpful. Yellow to the never world. I think when you came by, my stream stopped. I think. Yeah, we're live enough. Oh my god, it did run. This time it did run without the trainer.train, right? We're not including trainer.train just to make sure that things are working. Yep. So if we request a batch and pass it to the model, should work without the error. Next step is to go back to the GPU, which we say if we have CUDA, please give it to us. Else keep it on the CPU. And then you mount it to the device. If there is still an error, make sure you start and execute the no error parts. So like here, things are normal. Nice. Okay. Where are we? We are, yeah, you can see it. We are here. Performing one optimization step. So like going step by step. Why not? Cause okay, this time I need to drink water because my throat is about to die on me. All right. I jinxed myself. There's so much left. But most of it is code, so that's fine. We're fine. We can do this. I can do this. Okay, I will try not to cry. Whoa. I just remembered a song that has the line, try not to cry. Whoa. It's been such a long time since I listened to that person. Performing one optimization step. Now that we know that we can build batches that actually go through the model, yeah. We're ready for the next step of training pipeline, computing the gradient and performing an optimization step. When you are nearing the end of your stream, apparently YouTube supports something like a raid. No way. We should raid Z. That would be lovely. Wait, YouTube allows raiding? Is it? So let me see. I have a poll and a Q&A. How would I raid? Raiding. Do you know how? Is it like is there code for it? YouTube raid stream. Wait. You can say redirect. Is that what you mean? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it is the redirect thing. I also have the same thing opened. Let's take a look at it just quickly so that I know. You guys should learn with me, obviously. We are not being, I'm not hogging the information. Live redirect. Wow. So you go, click go to the live tab. I'm already there. Click the edit. I have, yep, there's an edit. And then you go all the way down to customization. Oh, I should have gone to customization. And then there's redirect. Oh my God. And then other channels. Oh my God, it just came up. That is so cool. Thank you. And this has existed for a year, I think, because when I Googled it, I saw a how to. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this is new. Oh my God. Thank you. I would love to do that. Thank you. So like you guys would be redirected to Z's stream. We can do that in 10 minutes. I hope that's all right with you guys. Let's make a poll that says, I should definitely prep this. Start a poll that says, ready for the first YouTube raid ? All right, start poll. Can you see the poll? Should be able to see the poll. Definitely, they're mad about Twitch raids. You know what? One of my favorite thing is when companies get mad and create things that help the user. I would love that. So yes. Nice. Oh, it's 100% yes. Woo! Thank you. Let's do this in 8 minutes now. Okay, so I guess I can do this. Let's see how far we can go. Now that we know that we can build batches, yes, we can look at the next step, which is the gradient and optimization step. First part is just a matter of calling backward on the loss. It's pretty rare to get an error at this stage. Hold up. So we gave the batches to the model, and then we have the output, and then we have the loss of the output, and then we do it backwards. It's like looking at the insides of training loop. And then for the optimization step, we need to create an optimizer and step. Optimizer, take a step. There you go. It will take the training obviously takes a long time. No stream tomorrow, I assume. While we work on the thing you said you had one day to do. Honestly, let's see if I have enough courage to try and finish it today, because I'd rather not post it on the day of the deadline or submit it then because of time zone issues, even though I know I'm always ahead of the United States by like half a day or more. We'll see. Because I did submit something to a conference on the day of the deadline and I was shaking. So yeah, let's see. So if we are using the default optimizer in the trainer, you shouldn't get an error at this stage. I'm like somewhere in between making sure that I'm organizing my time well, and also I procrastinate a lot. So like those two personalities in me always fight. And like people at work are like, you are so organized. I'm like, you don't see the storm in my brain. If you have a custom optimizer, there might be some problems to debug. I do not have a custom optimizer. Don't forget to go back to the CPU if there's the weird CUDA error. Speaking of CUDA errors, we said there's a special case. Let's look at it, the out of memory error. Don't we just get more memory? Whenever you get an error message that starts with runtime out of memory, it indicates that you are out of GPU memory. By the way, I did mention, I guess I forgot to mention it on Discord. I did mention that I was accepted to join a Discord server that is it's called the Twitch Creators Club. So that was like really cool. And just like seeing other people talk about streaming and stuff like that. I'm super energized and encouraged in a way, inspired in a way. So like I sort of feel bad when I don't stream, because it's for me, when I'm streaming, I mostly just gain knowledge, even if it goes past my brain. But yeah, I like streaming. I really do. So GPU memory is not directly linked to our code. It means the script is fine, but there is no error means that. Oh my god, that scared me. Thank you.
C03CAF3 just redeemed UP.
Thank you for the UP, because for the Twitch thingy. Yeah, I was really, really excited because I don't know how many people from my country are in that group. I didn't really ask, but I know when there was like select your region and then Middle East, sure, I selected that, and then select your country. I was like, oh, my country flag is not in this list. So I asked them to add it. And like, obviously I'm not from United States and stuff. My focus sharpens under pressure. Yeah, same, sadly. When the deadline is there, you're like, work mode on. Yeah. So, yeah. There's this, I'm sure you guys have seen it, the TED Talk about procrastination being good, because it helps you think. It's always on your mind, but it's like in the back burner. I agree with it, but it's also not the most fun thing. So I try to plan things out better. I'm working on it. I think I am better, but like also working on it. Yeah. So the Twitch Creators Club actually do like in-person meeting in like New York and stuff. I could never get there, but it would be cool if there was like, yeah. I suppose online meetings would also be fun. I don't know if they have those. They probably do. But yeah, I was really happy about that. And like I said, it energized me to do better, inshallah. I will finish this paragraph and we'll get to the rating, okay? So, there are too many things in the internal memory. There's an error, and like other errors, this restarting the kernel, where you can train again. To solve this issue, you just need to use less GPU space, something that is often easier said than done. Tell that to the Japanese people. Oh, wait, sorry. What's wrong with me? Tell that to the Chinese people that created DeepSeek. First, make sure you don't have two models at the same time, unless that's required of that problem. Then you should probably reduce the batch size. That does help, right? Affect the size of all intermediate outputs of the model and their gradients. If the problem persists, consider using a smaller version of the model. Nice, nice, nice. In the next part, we will look at how we can reduce the memory footprint and fine-tune bigger models. I would love that. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to pause it here. We are in the evaluate the model. This was a fully Hugging Face stream, something that we have not done in a while. Nice. I sort of ended things on time-ish. Happy about that. Who is ready to go for a raid? So I should say a mini goodbye, and inshallah I'll do my best to see you tomorrow, okay? So yeah. I don't know if it will be this sort of stream or co-working stream, because I really need a co-working stream, because I neglected my studying last week because of a lot of work stuff. So we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna start the raid. Please let's be nice to Z, and also thank you and goodbye. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Is it working? Do I need to end my stream before that happens? Someone help me. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I'll end the stream.